Hey guys, it's your girl Tia. So I am back with another video. I know this is not like it usually is, but for some reason my computer's not working, so I'm gonna do it here. But I'm not gonna hold this phone for 10 minutes though. So I'm gonna make it short and sweet. All right. So Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania. On a scale of 1 to 10, I give it an 8. Now, it was gonna get a 7.5-ish because the daughter was a little bland for me. It's like she was trying too hard in some scenes and then not hard enough in some scenes. I don't know how to explain it, but she was bland. And the crazy thing is I like her as an actress. She was on one of my favorite shows that ended, Supernatural. If you guys know Supernatural, then you know what I'm talking about. I've watched the seasons over and over. She was amazing in there. So I thought I would have the same love and, admiration for her in here, but it just did not work. And I don't know why. She wasn't horrible, but like I said, bland. But I digress. But the film as a whole was great. It really was. Excuse me. Jonathan Majors. Oh my God. Like, I haven't read the Marvel comics of him in it. Like, I haven't read those. But if Jonathan Majors portrayed him the way that he is in the comics, I'm going to say that he did a perfect fucking job. And I haven't even read it. So for those of you who have and you've seen this film, please let me know if he hit it on the mark. Because, well, for me personally, Jonathan Majors can do no wrong. That man is just brilliant. Like, he bathes in that shit. He's just, oh my God, he's amazing. I love him. Now, how the movie goes, you do have a lot of comedy in there. So I will say that you're going to laugh a lot. Now, there's some scenes where you're not going to laugh as much. It's a little bland, but it's not as bad as Thor. Thor, there were a lot of misses than hits. You guys know what I'm talking about because we've all seen the film, okay? But I digress. Now, Michelle Pfeiffer tells this part of the film where, well, this part in the film, sorry. And I'm not going to spoil it, but she gives a little background on when she was in the quantum realm for 30 years. And that background story, let's just say it makes you feel for him a little bit. It really does. At least it did for me. But then once shit gets real, it's like all of that goes out the window. Now we all remember Loki. You know, Loki ain't shit. Okay, we know this. And yet we forgave him. We did. I don't know anyone who has not. I don't know anyone who has not forgiven Loki. Who doesn't love Loki? Yeah. But can you do that for Kang? Oof. I don't know. But you'll see what I'm talking about when you watch the film. I just had to compare the two because it's important. I'm going to say that. Because that's the first thing that popped in my head was the comparison. Like, if we can forgive Loki, we can forgive Kang, maybe. But you'll see what I'm talking about when you watch the film. Now, are there any bad parts in the film? I would say no. Like I said, there is some really funny parts in the film that you're gonna see and you're gonna laugh. You really are. One of the parts in that actually had me dying laughing, and there was a dude sitting next to me. I was laughing so hard it started to make him laugh. So there's some good parts. It really is. Now, it's not boring. It wasn't boring to me. Now, the end, I was expecting something and it didn't happen. But I'm not mad about it. Just a little sad about it because I actually think that would have amped up my score for the film in its entirety. But it's okay. It's okay. It's all right. So, Jonathan is a badass. I'm going to say that again. So just be prepared for that. Michelle, if she did her own stunts in this film, badass. Okay? Badass. I was loving her. I really was loving her. I mean, you know, Paul and his girl, they're just awesome, period. Like, it was just perfect casting for these characters, aside from the daughter. But yeah. So as a whole, I really enjoyed the film. I don't get what that score was yesterday that I saw with Rotten Tomatoes at 53%. I mean, I don't listen to them any fucking way. But I'm like, what was so bad about the film? I didn't read any of the reviews. So my review is literally from me, all from me. I didn't read any yet, but now I will. But I definitely recommend going to see the film. I truly do. I don't want to give any spoilers. I said for my first film this year, I wanted to do a spoiler-free review. So it's so hard keeping a lot of shit out. Like, you guys don't know, my heart is beating so fast because there's so much I want to tell you guys about this movie. But I don't want to spoil it. I don't want to spoil it. And for those of you who come in my DMs and ask me to spoil it for you, do not do that because I am not going to. So forget it. Okay? It's not happening. But definitely go see it. Take your kids to go see it. Go with family, friends, whatever. I think that you guys are truly going to enjoy it. I actually had somebody DM me before the movie started and said they didn't like none of the Ant-Man movies. I enjoyed them all. But if I had to pick my favorite, it would be the first one. And then it would be the third one. And then it'll be the second one. If I had to put them in order. But for me personally, that's how it would go. So I definitely want to know what you guys thought about the film if you've seen it. But please don't post any spoilers in the comment section, please. I'm trying to leave it spoiler free for at least a week or two. And then I'll probably randomly go live on a weekend day and we can sit here and talk about the film for like an hour. All right? But just please do not spoil it for everybody. Please don't do that. All right? Let's be cool. All right? Thank you. Appreciate it. So again, on a scale of 1 to 10, give it an 8. Please go see it. I think you're going to enjoy it. I believe you're going to enjoy it. And like I said, if you guys are already seen it, let me know what you guys thought in the comment section below. And hopefully my computer works for the next movie review and I can do this a lot more, you know, professionally. All right, guys. If you enjoyed my video, please give it a like and subscribe. And I will see you guys in my next video. Alrighty. Deuces.